My name is Phyllis Nash, and I am the Chief Sales Officer here at Wakana, as well as one of the 4 co-founders. We have been having a heck of a month. I'm so excited about all the things that are going on. And for you guests on the line, we're excited for you to hear about Wakana tonight. So what I'm about to do is get my screen ready to share. Hey there, Shannon. I'm excited to know what you're hooking up for us tonight. Okay, guys, hold on. And there's our CEO. All these beautiful faces jumping up. Hey, Melissa. I can hardly talk, guys. I'm sorry. So tonight we're going to have our corporate grand opening. And as I already said, my name is Phyllis Nash, Chief Sales Officer here at Wakana, and one of the 4 co-founders. And this is when we get together and have a good time. And we want all of the guests to enjoy. And guys, take copious notes, because there's a possibility of winning some gifts. And you'll love our Wakana gifts. So to get you started off, I'd like to play one of our music videos composed by one of our phenomenal millennials, Tariq Rogers.
I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah. I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah. Don't go nowhere without my CBD. If you know me, it's with me anyway. You seeing me, got it on me. It's my only way of freeing me, all on my only. By my side is never leaving me, I'm never lonely. It'll get you through them late nights, no sleep, feeling anxious when you take flight. You so free, you can use it for them back pains, the swollen knees. That feel special got me right, man. Could go to sleep, ain't gotta worry about no laws, man. No police to try to tell you that it's all the same. They so sleep, but they can flower in the Hall of Fame. And quote me, cannabis is good for everything, nobody oldies. They light us up for this flower, left us in the dark to get devoured, left us in the grave with no flowers. Now it's our time, it's our hour. This storm coming, no showers. They screams louder, scream louder. Let's make room for this flower. We can all bloom with this flower. They light us up for this flower, left us in the dark to get devoured, left us in the grave with no flowers. Now it's our time, it's our hour. This storm coming, no showers. They screams louder, scream louder. Let's make room for this flower. We can all bloom with this flower. I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah. I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah. I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah. I've been wondering how to find you. I've been looking for you. You should come with me to Wakanda. So what you tryna do? I've been meaning to remind you. See, I had so much on my mind, yeah.
I get excited every time I see that video, guys, but not so excited to play it twice. Well, here we are, the crown jewels of CBD. And what I'd like to do right now is to take roll call. So if you're a guest on the line joining us, please write in the chat who invited you and your name. And again, guests, I want you to pay close attention to what we're saying here tonight, because we're going to give away some prizes. And so this is our my other co-founders, our own Dr. Rita McGuire. She is our Chief Medical Officer here at Wakana. She's a 30-year OB-GYN here in Chicagoland area, having delivered over 8,000 babies. And she was one of the doctors asked to come and testify before the legislature before they passed and legalized recreational marijuana here in Illinois. Dr. Rita is a true expert in the cannabis industry. And then we have Dr. Patricia Van Pelt, our Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Van Pelt is also a third-term state senator here in Illinois. She is our wealth pillar. She is not only going to teach you how to get that wealth, but also how to keep it. Then we have, of course, our visionary, our CEO, Melissa Boston. I met this young lady, it'll coming up on 14 years. And my first introduction of her, she had fired her boss. Yep, you heard me right. Fired her boss from corporate America, making 6 figures. But she had discovered the industry of MLM. And with that same weekend, she was getting a $50,000 bonus check. Also going on with that company to earn a $100,000 bonus check and to become MVP of 3 companies, having teams over 46 countries. So we know this is somebody that can lead us to where we want to go. And she is the visionary behind Wakana. And then myself, I am a lifelong entrepreneur, only having had 2 jobs in my life and having the traditional business in the restaurant, real estate development, and travel industry. When I saw Melissa, I had dibbed and dabbed in MLM for some times, but I was loving the idea of being able to build a business anywhere in the world without employees, with a telephone and a laptop. And I've been in love with this industry ever since. So thank you for joining us tonight for our grand opening. And I know you've heard a lot about CBD. You see it in the grocery stores and the gas stations, but we want you to hear from some experts how CBD benefits our bodies. So hold on and let's listen to Dr. Allen.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Allen. I'm a retired cardiac surgeon and a member of the International Cannabinoid Research Society, ICRS. That means I'm a cannabinoid research scientist. And I'm here to tell you about the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and the significance and how it will change medicine. And we discovered the endocannabinoid system about 30 years ago, and we really didn't understand the significance of its discovery. And so we found out that this is a chemical communication that your body has. It's not electrical, it's chemical, and it's kind of like the hormone systems that people are familiar with. And your body makes these cannabinoids. They're endogenous, so they're endocannabinoids, and they perform some miraculous functions in the body. And we're just learning the significance of these functions. And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis. Most people don't understand what that really means, but it's the body's ability to maintain itself and function in the proper environment. And so it's critically important that that doctors in the future understand this control mechanism. And we're finding out that that manipulation of this endocannabinoid system will control diabetes. It controls cancer. It controls whether you can survive a heart attack or stroke. And so this is critically important for doctors to understand this new science. And the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. And I'm a heart surgeon saying that. So more people will be saved by manipulation of the endocannabinoid system than are currently saved by surgery.
But recent research.
Wow, that is some pretty significant information to be able to say that if you manipulate the endocannabinoid system, that you can change the outcome of a stroke or a heart attack, control diabetes or cancer. That's something that has been kept from us for many years, but now we know about it, and when you know about it, you can do better about it. So this is our grand opening, guys, and we are Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD. And now I want to show you another short video that kind of gives you the flavor of who Wakana is.
What if the life you've always imagined was within your reach? Imagine the rare opportunity to be positioned in front of an industry that still has a product just like water every human being on the planet needs to maintain itself, but yet still in its infancy, virtually unknown to most of the world. An opportunity that until now has been unattainable for the masses. Cannabidiol, also known as CBD, is a natural concentrate found in different strains of the cannabis plant. Unlike THC, the most common cannabinoid found in the marijuana plant, CBD is non-psychotropic and therefore doesn't cause the euphoric high. The CDC reported that more than 50 million Americans deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. This pain epidemic has led to the overprescribing of opioids. They represent 67% of all medications prescribed. Opioids were never meant for long-term use, and now the statistics show on average 130 people per day are dying from them. Although it was federally illegal and classified as more dangerous than opioids, recently the 2018 Farm Bill has declassified industrial hemp with less than 0.3% THC, making it federally legal in all 50 states. Hemp is a plant that has been cultivated for more than 10,000 years. CBD is the most common cannabinoid in the hemp plant. Our first Bible and US flag were made from it. Now we see hempcrete, which is already in use to build toxic-free and safe houses that are flame and pest resistant. Just listen to what this administrative law judge reported. Nearly all medicines have toxic, potentially lethal effects, but marijuana is not such a substance. There is no record in the extensive medical literature describing a proven documented cannabis-induced fatality. Judge Francis L. Young. Forbes recently published an article that stated 51% of seniors who tried CBD oil reported an improved quality of life. Rolling Stone magazine hails CBD as the unexpected star of legalized pot. Experts predict that over the next few years, the average household will spend more than $700 a month on cannabis-derived products. This demand will push legal sales of CBD alone to more than $22 billion by the year 2022. The total cannabis industry over the next few years could exceed more than $100 billion. This emerging industry is viewed as the modern-day equivalent of the opportunity Silicon Valley represented decades ago. In fact, one of the most prestigious Ivy League schools, Wharton School of Business, just formed a Wharton Cannabis Business Club. Experts believe this will be the greatest transformation of wealth in our lifetime. In addition to creating more than 1 million jobs, the industry will create numerous opportunities. It is reported that 1 out of 3 women are interested in getting involved in the cannabis industry. Our interests range from careers and businesses to personal use for skincare, better sex, and cannabis-infused dining experiences. In fact, more than 90% of women were interested in learning how to use cannabis for medicinal purposes. CBD and medical marijuana is the path to unlocking health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Our company is Wakana, and we launched on April 20th, 2019 by 4 African-American women who have had tremendous success in business and throughout their corporate careers with over $100 million of combined sales. millions of minorities' lives have been destroyed because of marijuana. Over the last 18 months, these ladies have helped create a multi-million-dollar cannabis company, assisting over 5,000 minorities to join the industry. Let our team of experts help you move into the legal space as an entrepreneur, cannabis chef, formulator, and/or investor. The opportunities in this space are unlimited. Nothing is growing faster than cannabis. More than 60 stocks soared past 1,000%, and one grew 130,000. Cannabis is going mainstream, with CVS and Walgreens jumping in the CBD space, along with well-known wealthy businessmen and politicians owning the majority of the marijuana farms and dispensaries. Did you know that a marijuana dispensary could cost you millions of dollars? Learn how you can bypass the red tape meant to keep minorities out of this industry. We can show you how to launch a business with CBD-infused drinks and edibles, focusing on the hottest trends in the cannabis industry with the biggest returns. Ask about our pathway to ownership that allows the average person to get involved as an owner. We provide opportunities to create generational wealth. Imagine being on the ground floor of a company that is destined to make a global impact around the world. We are Wakana, what you've imagined.
I get excited every time I see that. Well, guys, we knew from the very beginning that Wakana was never just a company. It was always about a movement. Our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. And our mission, we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And so in 2018, the Farm Bill was passed by 45, which allowed us to market CBD across the country. And see, cannabis industry, it is booming right now. It's gone from illegal to now essential. And Rolling Stone magazine says that this is the unexpected star of the legalized pot industry. Yeah, people like getting a high from the THC, but people like even more having their anxiety, less depression, protecting their immune systems, especially at times like these. And the CBD revenue, there is no industry that has grown as fast. You're talking by the year 2019, doing a little over $5 billion, and here expected to do $20 billion by the year 2024. So my question for you is, how much of that do you want to leave and have for your family's legacy? That's what we do here at Wakana. We want to make sure our community benefits from these billions that will be made in this industry. And here we have a ground floor opportunity. We started on 4/20/2019. Yes, that's Weed Day. And for our first year in business, we did $1.3 million, just growing organically. And we did that for the first 6 months without even a website, guys. For 2020, our goal is 5 million. And just in the month that we're in right now, we are intending on, this is our biggest month. Our goal is to hit $1 million this month. And by 2021, we're looking to do 20 million. So guys, yes, we are a ground floor opportunity that everybody needs to take advantage of. So you say, what is CBD? CBD is short for cannabidiol, and it's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. And out of more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to THC. Unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic and produces the health without the high. Now, I've been doing these presentations 2 and 3 at a time, and I kind of get mixed up. Tonight, I have my colleague helping me out. This is where I bring her on. And they say that in the social media, a social selling word, MLM world, you turn strangers into friends and friends into family. And so this next young lady I would like to bring up is somebody that fits that bill. Over the years, we've known each other. We started as strangers, went into friends, and now we're family. And I'm bringing up none other than our VP of Finance, Miss Kathy Weathersby. Are you out there? I don't want to steal your thunder. I'm doing your part. Come on, dear.
I am here.
Sorry about that.
No problem, Phyllis. You were doing so well. I was just gonna go ahead and let you do your thing.
Oh, you can have.
So, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and let you take over the do the slides if you want to.
Okay.
Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
So, Phyllis mentioned to you about what CBD is, and so it's really a matter about learning and unlearning. You see, we know about THC. You know, THC is the part of the hemp plant that we're familiar with. It is the one that gives the psychoactive effects. It hits that pleasure center in the brain and it gives you that high. Well, CBD has none of that. It's no psychoactive effects. It gives you the health without the high. It actually hits those receptors in the brain that regulate pain and perception and anxiety and nausea. And then it is used in the medical community for anti-inflammatory and for pain relief. So here's a great chart that really shows you how CBD affects different types of systems and give you different benefits. CBD actually helps to reduce that pain as an analgesic and nausea and vomiting and helping with bone growth and helping to reduce the growth of tumors, helping with skin issues, as well as controlling seizures and lowering bacterial growth and helping relieve anxiety, benefits for the arteries, for muscle spasms, and even psychosis. Who doesn't need that around now, right? And so Dr. Allen talked about the ECS system or the endocannabinoid system. And here's why it's so effective, because these receptors are everywhere in your brain and your heart, your stomach, your teeth, your eyes, your liver, your bowels, your kidneys, your reproductive system, and even in your bones. I mean, literally everywhere. So that's why CBD is able to work so well for so many different issues.
Mm.
And so here's a great line of products. Our products give you every delivery method that you would like, from our culinary that you can infuse in your foods, our hand and surface sanitizer, our essential defense line that helps boost your immune system, our essential oils which help improve your overall health, our topicals which help relieve pain, our tincture that gives you that overall usage of CBD internally, our yummy edibles, our gummies, and then you have our smokable hemp, which is with our flowers, our pre-rolls, and our vapes. And here's more of our culinary line. See, we tried this line just for starters last year around the holidays. They became so popular that we just can't take them off of the website. They're absolutely delicious. To infuse your food with healthy CBD is delicious, and it gives you that benefit as well. And here's our line of essential oils. Now, these can be used as aromatherapy, to diffuse throughout your home, or in the case of the black seed oil, you can apply that as a tincture to increase your overall health. And tincture just means something you put under your tongue. Here is our hemp powered hair. These locks are nourished 3 times a week with hemp powered hair. It is a fantastic product that assists you in helping with any kind of spots that are thinning, or just if you want more volume in your hair. So here's a disclaimer I want you to take a look at. This is talking about the fact that we do not sell our products to anyone under the age of 18. Our smokable hemp products are not available for anyone under the age of 21. And if you're under the care of a physician or on medication, you do want to speak with your care provider and let them know that you're adding this to your regimen. And our next slide shows the disclaimer about our smokable hemp, as well as those that are under the or that are subject to random drug screens. You see, our power products have 0.3% THC, which is the legal limit. But if you're subject to a random drug screen, then you're going to want to stick with our pure line that has the THC removed. So the best thing about our products, folks, is that they absolutely work. You can visit our website and look at the real results from real people. You just may be able to relate to what they're talking about. And now is the time that I want to share with you. Well, before I bring her up, I do want to let you know that our products are doctor recommended. We have a panel of doctors that go from our chief medical officer, who's an OB-GYN, as Phyllis mentioned to you, our child and adult psychologist, our pharmacist, as well as our chiropractor. We have a general practitioner as well as a clinical psychologist that all recommend our products in conjunction with traditional medicine to assist their patients in whatever ails them. And now, to tell you about our process, and because when you're thinking about a company, you want to look at the industry, the products, the people, and then the process. And to tell you about that is my mentor, the lady that Phyllis was talking about, known her also since 2006. I didn't see her get the $50,000 check, but I did get to see her receive bonuses that totaled 6 figures. Oh my God. This woman, Phyllis has already gone through that, but she means so much to me that much of my family is jealous of how I talk about Melissa Boston. Our CEO, Melissa Boston, go ahead and take it over.
Wow, Kathy. Oh my goodness. You and Phyllis, I'm just here smiling ear to ear. Every time I hear you both present, I just think, wow, this is just incredible to see the chemistry, to see your professionalism. And it makes me just want to absolutely sign into the business as a brand new distributor and tell everybody I know. So thank you both for all that you do. And now this is the time that many of you have really got on the call just to see our next superstar. We're going to actually give away some free product. I'm also going to bring up some of our top distributors so that you can hear from them, because I know this is the last night many of you are taking advantage of our founding members program. And so we're so excited that you guys are here tonight, and we want to share one last opportunity before midnight tonight. You have a chance to become a founding member. It's going to close out and open back up on Black Friday. But first, we're going to bring up the phenomenal superstar. She's our VP of Business Development. And tonight, she's infusing some holiday taco flights. And I cannot wait to see these. I know she's been in her kitchen holding it down. So Shannon King, let's see what is happening there in your kitchen.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
We can.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon King. I am the VP of Business Development here at Wakana. I'm also the owner of Canna Entice. And today, unfortunately, we're not going to have taco flights, but we're going to save the best for last. And we are going to have shrimp tacos. And so this is kind of a play on, your average taco. Everybody knows how to make those. And of course, you'll figure out how to infuse them with the products. But what I'm doing is, it's party season. And at party season, you want to have little hors d'oeuvres, or you want to just have something where you're watching the football game, which we're doing here in my house. And so we're going to have little taco hors d'oeuvres. So they're shrimp tacos. And it's just a play on them, and it's really cute. So let's get right in it. And of course, the star of our show tonight is going to be the Power Water Soluble, 500 milligrams of CBD. So each drop is 1.67 milligrams. We're going to infuse each taco. And so what I did is I started out with these Tostitos scoops. And I like the scoops because they're already in a shape to be able to hold, and they're just like your mini taco shell. So I chose to get the multi-grain. You can get any brand as long as it's that scoop shape. And so what I did is I have the multi-grain Tostito chip, tortilla chip, and you can just infuse it how you typically would a taco. Because remember, this is not about being the best chef in the world. It's about doing what you do with the products that you have and infusing it with the CBD. So let's get right into it. Some of them I put in here because this has not been agreeing with me. Every time I shake it and try to squirt it into the thing, it squirts everywhere. So I did a couple of them ahead of time, but this is Daisy's light sour cream. So we try to be healthy as much as possible. And so you're just gonna put a dollop in this, and this is probably not gonna work out right, but let's just, see what I mean? Don't watch this, but I'm gonna throw that out. It just never works out right because the light is so thin. So I'm gonna put a dollop of sour cream in the bottom, and I'm just gonna build my taco. So what do I want on my taco? I think I'm gonna have some tomatoes. I've already diced up some tomatoes. I'm just gonna put those in it. And remember, these are really small cups, so you don't want to have a lot, you don't need to put a lot of product in it. And so we've got that. And then I chose to have, Melissa, you're gonna love this, the vegan mozzarella. It's the cheese alternative. So we chose this, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the bottom, and then I'm gonna put a little bit on the top, just because I like the cheese to be throughout the little taco. And then you can have these as just little hors d'oeuvres when people are coming over, or you can treat yourself. Why wait till company comes over to treat yourself nice? So we've got the tomato, we got the sour cream, we got the vegan mozzarella, and then you can either use, where's my spoon? Okay, so I like this little, the measuring spoon to use for this part. And I chose to use the guacamole salsa. You can use salsa verde, you can use regular salsa, whatever you use to put on your taco. And then so, because this measures it out really good, I'm just gonna put a dollop of that on top of each. And this has a spicy taste. So this is gonna be spicy. And it's gonna also help the shrimp to sit on the top of it. Okay, so now in full disclosure, I cheated a little bit. So I went to Costco and I bought the shrimp that has the cilantro already seasoned on it. And it just has a nice little marinade on it. I'm sure they boiled it first and then, just seasoned it. So half of the work is done. And then I'm just going to put that on there. But then I can still see the salsa in the bottom, and this is where I'm gonna infuse it. So I'm gonna take my Wakana water soluble, 500 milligrams a bottle, but each drop is 1.67 milligrams. So I'm going to drop it onto each taco, 3. And so because I'm doing 3, it's gonna be how much? 5 milligrams per taco. I like to be able to determine how much is going to be on each taco or each serving, and you decide how much you're going to, how many of these tacos you're going to eat. Okay, one more for that. Okay, so because I put 3 drops on each taco, each one of these are 5 milligrams. And then these are already seasoned with cilantro and salt and pepper. And however you make however you season your shrimp is up to you. You can also use the verde. And then so I think we're done with that. So what I'm gonna do is, because I like my salad, I'd like my taco to be with a little salad, and notice I didn't put any lettuce on it. So I'm just gonna plate these on here. And then I have a poppy seed salad dressing. I'm sorry, I have a poppy seed salad dressing to go with it. So I already have my salad made, and I'm just gonna plate this. Okay. So, and this is gonna be our dinner. We're eating pretty late, so this is gonna be our dinner. This has a variety of items in it. It has Brussels sprouts, it has cabbage, it has, what else? Kale, it has diced cranberries, it's got pumpkin seed. I think that's it. So this was a mix, but it's got all the grapes in it. And then, so what can I also do? I can infuse my salad dressing. So this is gonna be the salad dressing for more than just this. So this is probably about 3 servings of salad dressing so that I can keep to true form. I'm gonna make sure that I shake up my water soluble, and then I'm gonna add it to there. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's about 3 servings of salad dressing. So by the time I use that, it'll be 5 milligrams a serving. So there you have it. This was super simple. I've got my salad, I've got my taco, I've got my infused dressing, and I have my infused salsa on it. And I've got my kombucha to go with it. So we are ready for dinner and ready to watch the game.
I'm like, who is this woman? She's got vegan cheese, kombucha tea. Girl, enough for you.
It is. No, we're trying to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Wakana CBD is getting our body into balance. And then so we're not gonna mess that up with just loading ourselves with, a lot of heavy foods. So it's a great balance.
I love it, girl. Well, that was amazing. I'm sitting here like looking at my computer as hard as I can, trying to see those because it looks so delicious. Yeah, bring it up closer. Let's look at those flights. So I think I called it the wrong. Oh, look at that. Wow. And so that's so cool because it's kind of cool because a lot of times when you're entertaining, or maybe it's like you said, just you and your spouse, you want to spice it up, do something fun. How simple was that, guys? And she just made something that looked so elegant, so delicious. Shannon, you rock. We love you, girl. Don't have too much CBD. Y'all saw those squirts she's putting in there. You're gonna feel good tonight.
So don't forget to post this on Facebook. I want to definitely see some of these on Facebook.
Yeah, so you guys, hopefully you caught that recipe, post it on Facebook. Make sure you put Win with Wakana, and you never know, we're gonna pick your names and you might win some product or some cash. And so with that said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it moving because we also know that we have a founding members program that is in effect. And so we want to talk a little bit about that. 1 second, guys. Let me just get our panel together. Here we go. We want to talk a little bit about that because I am so excited, guys. I mean, we know that this time of year, typically you are sitting there, perhaps you're being a consumer, perhaps you're shopping with other companies, and that's great. But wouldn't you like it if people were shopping with you? Just know that this season is the biggest time of the year where companies are breaking records. And we are one of those companies that's breaking records. Already, we're just 2 weeks into the month. And do you know that we've officially had our 2nd highest month ever? What does that mean? That means this month will officially be our highest month ever. In fact, as I'm sitting here, I'm just sitting here, Gigi, I've been going through the mail that came today. And you know what that is, right? This is mail that came in today, guys, okay? That means many of you are taking your claim. You're going to become founding members. We know that as long as you postmark everything by today, we're going to still honor all the initial benefits. But because you're on the line right now, and I've been getting calls all day, oh, my sister just had some troubles. Well, we're going to have something only for those of you on this line. So stay tuned. We're going to announce something only for those of you on this line in the event you didn't get a chance to get yours in. Our customer service team, they're open till midnight tonight, and we have lots of options for you to get that founding members check in today. And so with that being said, let me move it on to Texas, because when we were going through all of our founding members, we were so excited to see people who were becoming founding members all the way in New Mexico. We witnessed founding members all the way in Nevada, California. I mean, literally all around the United States. And what's exciting is we start our international expansion next year. So just wait what happens in 2021. At this time, we're going to just see ourselves explode even bigger. And so what I want to do, we're going to reach out to some of our founding members, some of our leaders. We want them to just share a quick testimonial, perhaps why the founding members program, why Wakana. And the first one I'm going to reach out is to Dallas, Texas. I see my girl, Gigi Harris, in the house. Gigi, go ahead and take it away, girl. Unmute yourself.
Thank you, Melissa, for letting me speak this evening. But I just want to say I am excited about the Founders Member Program because it's all about legacy, and then to be able to take part in the revenue of the company is just amazing. Because there's so many companies that I have worked with, and they never offered me the opportunity to participate in the revenue of the company. So with that, I just say thank you for opening it up, to us, in order for us to be able to have some of that legacy money and be able to, not just only have it for ourselves, but also be able to pass it down, to our family members as well, if never need to be. But this amazing company, I'm very, very proud to be working with people that look like me, and it's for me. And so only thing I can say, if you're seeing this opportunity, we all need to take a part in the Wakanda dream, the Wakanda vision. And thank you so much for all the 4 founders and all 4 amazing, amazing African-American women that just have so much, energy and brave, just strong enough to, take on this industry. So Wakanda is it. The products work. And I can't say enough about the company, but I'm excited. I've been calling Melissa all day. I've been calling all weekend because, hey, the Founders Packs has been, hey, they've been coming off the shelf. In other words, people have been excited about being a part of this company. So, hey, I'm just doing what I need to do.
Wow, that is so awesome. Gigi, give it up for Gigi Harris. Dallas, Texas is in the house. We're gonna now move to Houston. I tell you, this is called the Texas Takeover. We see also founding checks come from the state of Texas. I said, we're gonna rep Texas tonight, okay? And so, Dr. Roz, our DJ, go ahead and tell them why become a founding member.
Thank you. Thanks, Melissa. I'm telling you, just ditto to everything Gigi just said, because just to be in a position to leave a legacy and to be in the position to be able to do something where you're actually reaping the benefits of the work and the effort that you put in. And, I have to quote scripture. Scripture says that we ought to leave an inheritance to our children's children. And you can't do that unless you have some unlimited possibilities. And seeing how I tell people all the time, we're in the same space and time when there was a prohibition on alcohol, and when it was lifted, everything went crazy. Well, we're in that same space and time, and to be able to put money and be able to reap the benefits of where we're going, we're going global, man. that's just amazing. So I'm just grateful just to be in the right place at the right time and make the right decision. Thanks, Melissa.
Wow. Well, thank you, Dr. Roz. I tell you what, you and Jeezy are blazing a trail there in Texas, and we're so proud of you both. But we got to move now to the state of Illinois, because we know that Illinois continues to show up and show out. As I see our partner on the line, the phenomenal Eric Strickland, who literally became Emerald this month last year. So Eric, go share with them why become a founding member.
Good evening, Wakanda Nation. I'm excited to be a part of this opportunity. I always follow trends. So when I saw that cannabis was going recreational in Illinois, I immediately started looking for an opportunity. So I just stumbled upon Wakanda, being invited, by my upline, Tina Chambers, to her house. And then I was able to meet Dr. Rita and Shannon King. And, Dr. Rita broke it down, to the lowest common denominator, and it just made sense. Nobody else was doing anything. We got folks who have still put up all types of money to be on the recreational side of this business. And, they don't want us to play, but hey, we're in Wakanda and we're making it happen. I made Emerald in 3 days. So, which was phenomenal because I got a phenomenal team. I got a call. We started the Black Friday, and I was just trying to make Sapphire. Really, that was my goal. And Saturday, Minister Mooney called me and said, well, Erica, have you looked at your numbers? Of course I hadn't. I knew I was doing, we were doing pretty well, but he said, look, if I know what I'm doing, and if you get the rest of the team to match that, then, you can go emerald. And so we rolled up our sleeves, and when the dust cleared, on Cyber Monday, we did 68,000. So that's my story.
Wow, that is crazy, guys. And that's the magic of this month. The magic of this month is anything and everything is possible. And it just really took him having that push from someone who was actually a part of this group who pushed him, right? So great job, Eric. So let's give it up for Eric. Let's give it up for our Dr. Roz. Let's give it up for Gigi. You guys are amazing. What we're going to do now, we're going to give away some product. And then Dan Johnson, our VP of training, he's going to come on, share with all of the guests how you can get started tonight, how you can actually still become a founding member of Wakana, and give you all the details. So I have 2 questions, and these questions are only for those of you who are guests tonight. So if you're in our business, these questions don't apply to you. So the first question, I hope you are paying attention. Does CBD make you high? Does it make you high? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Does it make you high? Okay, there we go. We got some winners. Now, Samsung with N95OU. We don't know who you are, so just let us know who you are. But you won. And I think your initials might be SM, but maybe that stands for Samsung. Okay, let's see who that is. Char, nope, is that Char? So if you're Samsung, the first person to answer at 8:46, let us know your name. Oh, Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson, well, congratulations. What you need to do is send an email to support@Wakana, and you can claim a pack of our gummies. Let them know whether you want THC or no THC. Our THC is 0.3% or less, so it's within the legal limit. It's not gonna get you high, but you're definitely gonna feel it, okay? So let them know which ones you want. We have one more question, and then we're gonna show you the money. The next question is inside of our power products. Yes, we have THC. What is the legal limit of THC that's in our power product? And I just gave it to you. There you go. Indra Cosby, great job. You were the first one, but Alicia, you were close, okay? You got the right answer. Indra beat you because she was just a little faster. So go ahead and send that email to support@Wakana. So send that to support@Wakana, and thank you, Kathy. Kathy put that in the chat so you can see support@Wakana. Send that email in, claim your free gummies. So we have Indra, and we also have Bob Johnson. Congratulations to you both. So let's keep it moving. We're gonna now bring up our VP of Training and Development. This gentleman is sought after all across the country for his wisdom and knowledge in helping people go to the next level. If you've looked for mentorship and coaching, you wonder how to find it, well, look no further, because he is one of the most phenomenal mentors you're gonna ever meet. He's a father, he's a pastor, and he is doing this big time. There he is. Oh, that's wrong one. Where is he at? Dan Johnson, turn your video on, please. If you can, there we go. There you are. I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight you, and you can take it away.
All right, I'm going to share my screen there. I trust and pray everyone is doing wonderfully, wonderfully well. This is such an exciting time for Wakana. And one of the things we know every time we do this grand opening, this virtual party, one of the things we understand is that we are talking to 3 types of people. I'm going to go ahead and allow you to see this in a better way. There we go. We're talking to 3 kind of people. The first group of people that we're talking to are those that says, hey, these products is wonderful products. I have pain, I have insomnia, I have all of these issues, and I need some help with it. And so many of us, such as myself, know that these products work. And so those people that we're talking to we call them our number ones, the ones that say, I would like to be a customer. And then there's the number two. The number two is the person that loves to party, right? A center of influence that say, hey, I know a lot of people, I would love to host a party. And that individual that hosts a party, we'll show you exactly how to do it, and you can have some fun, right? And then the third one says, look, I am ready to get started. I am ready to get started. How can I get a piece of this pie? How can I earn some income with Wakana in this multi-billion-dollar industry, right? And so when we look at that, here we have it. Our person number one is that customer. And you see that we have the power product, which has a little bit, the legal limit of the THC. And then we have our pure product that has 0 THC at all, right? That's our product. That's the person number one. If you're number one, I want you to get with the person that invited you, and I want you to go ahead and they're going to show you how to gain access to this wonderful product. Then we have those that's going to host that party, right? And let's have Jamaica night, right? We have Jamaica night. You saw what we did tonight with Shannon King. Every time she does it, I am hungry. I am ready to eat. And then guess what? When you host a party, you get to earn free product. How much free product, you might ask? The bigger the product, the more money, the bigger the party, the more product you're going to earn absolutely free. And then there's that third person that we talked about that says, I want to get involved in this business. Where do I start? Well, I'm gonna give you a secret. There are 7 ways, you heard me right, 7 ways to earn income. Y'all see the big boss lady, she said, 7 ways to earn income in this company. And we have the right compensation plan. Let me tell you what we got. We have the online dispensary. We have the retail sales. We have the shared wealth pool, broker earnings, broker overrides, car allowance and free trips, founders revenue pool. I can't wait to tell you about that tonight. We have all of those things and that you can get paid in this company. Well, let's start it out with our full crown jewel dispensary. What is our full crown jewel dispensary? Well, number one, it is the product that can open up everything that Wakana has to offer for you, right? It includes our party plan pack, so you can host your own parties. It has a lot of other things, but what I like about this is it has $1,500 worth of retail product that you can either A, sample, B, sell, C, use. Either way it goes, you're going to benefit. Now, in addition to that, it has 2, not 1, but 2 Wakana certifications. What does that mean? We want to make certain that you are certified in being able to talk about CBD, and we want to make certain that you're able to build your business successfully. So as you can see, we deal with social media marketing, we deal with building a strong customer base, the money and edibles, we deal with CBD 101, everything you need to know about our products and how it affects and how it helps the body. Also, we want to make certain that you are in compliance and talk about this compensation plan. What I'm going to tell you tonight is going to touch just the surface. I can't tell it all in one night, but when you become a part of Wakana, you'll have access and you'll learn everything you need to know. Now, you may say, well, hey, Coach Dan, I'm not ready yet for that, but can I get this little starter pack? How do I get started? Well, we have a starter pack that normally will have a $500 value that you can have access to for just $199. It's a couple of differences between our full crown jewel dispensary. Number one, you're only going to get $200 worth of retail product, but that's good, right? Because you're coming on top already. Then you're not, instead of 2 certifications, you're going to get 1 certification. And then your bonuses and all of those things change a little bit from the full crown jewel dispensary. So here's the Wakana difference. The Wakana difference is that when we come, we don't come with huge startup fees. When we come, we don't have website hosting fees. We don't have these required auto ships, so you have a garage full of stuff that got shipped to you that you never use or never been able to get rid of. There's no balancing legs and all of that you have to deal with quotas. There's no shipping costs, and then there's compensation. Here's the deal. There's not a compensation plan that only benefit the top 1% of the people that actually helped create the compensation plan in the first place. No. You don't have to worry about that. With Wakana, you have 6-star customer support, shared revenue, a willable business. That's right. If something happens to me, I can will this to my children. You have unlimited. Here's the unlimited income potential, being your own boss, spending more time with your family, and a compensation plan that you can understand how you're going to get compensated by simply just working the plan. That's it. And so that's exactly what you can do. That is the Wakana difference. How do you get started? There's 3 ways. There's 3 ways to get started, usually. And tonight I got a 4th way. I'm gonna tell you in a second. There's 3 ways to get started. Number 1, the full Crown Jewel dispensary that we talked about, $9.98. Number 2 is that quick start, get started pack, right? That's $199. And then if you wanted to test drive it, our boss lady is always in a giving mood. I'm telling you, Wakana is the corporation that gives, right? She will give an opportunity for you to test drive it absolutely for free. It's only one caveat. And the caveat is this: you must be certified within the first 30 days, because we want to make certain that you are well equipped, informed, and educated as you help to help people's lives become not only healthier, but also wealthier. The thing with the free test drive is that in that certification, you must pay that $199 to get your certifications within that 30-day period. Now, let's talk about what everybody's been talking about. I'm talking about that thing that is breaking records. I made a promise. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I said it. I said it in our first Wednesday call. I said that the month of November was going to be a record month for Wakana. And it's not only going to be a record month for Wakana, for the corporation, but for everybody that's participating in this process. And our big boss lady just told you that we're on our way to a record month. And can you tell I'm super excited about it? So we're going to talk about how did we get to this record month and how can we help you get to your record month. Number 1, we want to leave a legacy. We want to achieve goals. And our goal is that everybody begins to shine bright like a diamond. That is the goal, right? And we have, ding, 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 ding. That's right. The Founders Pack is absolutely back. And what does that include, you guys? That includes a couple of things. Number 1, the Founders Pack is it costs $1,599.95 plus tax. Now, that's going to come with 6 10-pack broad spectrums, 6 10-pack new power gummies, my favorite. It's going to come with 4 15 milliliters of power hempranium, 8 new 10 milliliters of CBD liquid relief roller ball. It's going to also have 8 1 gram of pre-rolls. I'm telling you, this pack is loaded, you guys. It's going to have 4 new Wakana OUD body oils. And then it's going to have, watch this, it's going to have 8 empty 1 milliliter empty sample jars. Why are you going to give us empty containers? And we're going to have 4 empty gold gift tins. Why? Because with this product, we want you to sample it. We want you to sample it because once people use the product, they want to buy the product. So we want to put you in a position where you can make some money. And this is what's really, really huge, you guys. It's going to your Founders Pack is going to come with Wakana Legacy Feed Chicago, and it's going to provide 20 meals. And that's 2 of those. So that's 40 meals, all because you decided you want to become part of this founding members pack. It also, here's what else it does include. It includes $200 cash back to the purchaser and $200 loyalty points to the purchaser. Now, what does that mean? That's a total of $400 cash back to the purchaser and cash and points, right? And so you take that $400 off the $15.99, you're at $11.99, right? That's about a 25% return just by jumping in. Where can you get that kind of stuff from? You can't put $1,600 in the bank and get a 25% return. And I mean, it could sit there forever and you won't get that type of return, right? So this is what's so powerful. And then to the sponsor, you're going to get $200, $100 cash back and $100 loyalty points. Now, what is that 50% down is available on the $15.99 pack? What does that simply mean? That simply means that if you was to put you could put 50% down and then pay the other 50% by the end of the year. The balance will be paid by the end of the year. So therefore, if you don't have it all today, you can start with 50%. You'll get 50% of your pack. And when you pay the other 50%, you'll get the rest, okay, by the end of the year. And also you'll get all of the benefits of the full crown jewel. Now, here's another piece that I want to tell you. Who's eligible for this pack? This Founders Pack is the $799.95 pack. Everything you get will be half of what we just talked about in the previous pack. Now, what this does is for any existing full crown jewel dispensary owner and or existing founders. So last year when we did this, there was some of us that were smart enough to jump in then. And as a result of that, we are now existing founders. So we can come in and get these packs for $799. Or if you are a full crown jewel dispensary, you can get it for $799. Here's the beautiful thing. You notice where it says 2 packs? So I want to bring that up to you because of this. If you purchase the 1 pack, you're going to get 1 share at $15.99, but you can get a second share and a second pack for $799. And for the existing founders, guess what, you guys? You already have 1 share from when you first got your pack. You can get a maximum of 2 more shares. That's going to take you to 3 whole shares for existing founding members, and so forth and so on. So here is what we want to have to do now. We know that the 15th was yesterday, and it was a Sunday. Today is the 16th. And so I don't know, Big Boss Lady, do you want to make that announcement right now of what we're going to do for the rest of this evening? I think you should. What you think?
Yes, this is exciting, Dan. So thank you so much for everything you're sharing. I'll give it back to you after I make this announcement. But what we've decided to do, since yesterday was Sunday, we did extend it for today. And as we can see, the demand is just overwhelming. In fact, the 5 hours I was at the office, it was just nonstop, people dropping off checks and checks coming in and people expressing to the fact that, hey, they just might not be able to get that deadline because of the postmark. So what we're going to do is, if you're on the line tonight, you have the opportunity to reach out to our customer service team at 1-888-312-0420. We'll put that in the chat. Dan will also probably display it before the call is over. But up until midnight Central Standard Time Zone, they're able to process it either via an e-check or a credit card. Now, because this is something that required a certified check or a money order, okay, if you did a credit card or something by phone, there's a processing fee, okay? So you're not gonna get it without a processing fee, but it's great for those last minute people that just, for whatever reason, you didn't get your payment in. But what we will also do is anyone that actually has already gotten your cashier's check, perhaps you've already got everything ready for whatever reason, it didn't get in the mail yesterday, or you weren't able to get it dropped off. I know I talked to Shannon and she was like, hey, I got some folks who they got everything done. We just didn't get it into the office. We're gonna allow you one last day, and this is it, guys. Don't call me tomorrow. This is it. I know people love to procrastinate, and I'm with you. This is your gift, okay? We've been doing this since probably the end of October. And so if you get it in tomorrow, or if your postmark is tomorrow, you will get all the full benefits of everyone else for the first 15 days. So that's our special announcement. Call customer service. Dan, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Hopefully you have that number to display. And if someone could put that in the chat, how they can reach our customer service team. But that's it, Dan. You still get that 1,000 points, not 800, 1,000, or you get 2,000 if you're doing the full founding members still up until tomorrow. So I see Shannon excited. She's celebrating. She's texting people right now like, oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And listen, and you see that right there. What it says is, if you don't get it in tomorrow, then instead of getting 1,000 points for the $7.99 pack or the 2,000 points for the $15.99 pack, then now it goes to 800 points for the $7.99 pack and 1,600 points for the $15.99 pack. And I'm telling you, that is important. I was talking to one of my team members earlier. I said, you want to max it out. You want to get those 1,000. Well, I'll just wait till November 27th. I said, that's 600 points a 600 point spread that you may lose by just waiting. Well, how does that affect you? All of these points count towards helping you move to the next rank. So you cannot afford to lose any points. So you know what she did? She said, "Are you still at the office?" I said, "Yeah." She Cash Apped me. She Cash Apped me and asked me, could I write the check? Because she did not, she's from another state. She did not want to lose out on the opportunity to maximize those points so she can get to Sapphire before the end of this month. That's how you leverage this opportunity. So get everybody you can in tonight or tomorrow, as it is the last day. Now, let me share this with you because this is important. With every pack, there is a three customer per month purchase requirement, right? So that means every month you should have 3 customers that makes at least 1 purchase. Now, that purchase doesn't have to be a certain number. It can be how big, how small, but you want to make certain that is done. That requirement will satisfy your ability to get paid. But guess what, you guys? There's another issue. So before I show you that, that's you're a customer. Because you got to use the product. You're not going to be passionate about it if you don't use it. And then you get your auntie and somebody else to use the product. Those are 3 customers every month, and it triggers your ability to get paid every quarter of your, watch this, your share of 1% of the gross revenue. 1% of the gross revenue to be paid on a quarterly basis to you. Now, I heard somebody say this earlier. It's not mine, but it made so much sense, I put it on Facebook. What if you had an opportunity to get paid a 1%, a share of 1% of the gross revenue of Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, all of these companies, when they first got started? Where would you be today? That's the question you got to ask yourself about Wakana. Because with the numbers we're doing, it's going to go down. I'm just trying to tell you. Now, here's the special announcement. The special announcement is that we're waiving that customer requirement until January 1st, 2021 for everyone that actually pre-ordered. So and you know that means tomorrow. Tomorrow's the cutoff date for the pre-order. This is our existing founders wall. You told our story, and this is what they tell you. Now we tell yours. So my name is up there. These are all of the smart people that decided to jump on last November and become an existing founder, a founding member. Now, it talks about what if you want to pay with credit card. I'm going to ad lib a little bit here because Big Boss Lady just gave you guys the instructions. Tonight, if you call the toll-free number, I'm gonna tell you the number, and then I've already put it on the following couple of slides. If you call 1-888-312-0420, if you call that number by midnight tonight, they will process your founding members pack. If you do it via e-check, there's a 2% processing fee. If you do it via credit card, there is a 5% processing fee on top of your founders pack plus taxes. I just want to make certain that that is clear. Now, that's if you do it tonight. If you wait until November 27th, again, it'll receive 800. You'll receive 800 points. But again, we talked about pay, and there is no 5% fee at that point. But if you pay now, you'll pay the 5% and you'll receive the 1,000 points. There's some of you that's been banging this thing out the water, and your e-wallets are getting so fat. And so you may say, hey, I want to use my e-wallet to get my founding members pack. So if you want to do that, you can do that when you call 1-888-312-0420. Customer service will be able to help you with that as well. Okay. Forget what you see on the screen. Can't mail any more checks in, at least not for the pre-order. So we want to keep on moving with that. Now, everyone that pre-order, you're going to pick it up. It'll be available on November 20th. You can begin to come to the office and pick it up. Those of you, or if it's going to be shipped, it'll be being shipped out on November 23rd. We have people working around the clock that is making this thing happen for you. They're working like elves and, creating, Christmas gifts. That's what they're doing. And this is a gift that we're going to give to you. Now, here's something that's very important to understand. This is not an investment. Investments are based on profit. If you qualify for a share, the bottom line is you are guaranteed a payout based on the value of that share. This is not an investment. You're going to get paid 1%, a share of 1% of the gross revenue. That means before any expenses are paid out, you're going to get paid a share of that 1%. Okay. Now, here's the deal. I'm done. There's the customer service. It's open until midnight, and it's 1-888-312-0420. Listen, I told you it was 3 people I was talking to. Tonight, it was 4. The first person is the customer. I need the products because I want to live a healthier life. The second person is the party animal, y'all. That's the person that says, I want to host a party because this was absolutely fun. And then the third person is to say, hey, I want to get in and earn me some income and build a business. And then there's that fourth person that says, forget just getting in. I want to be a founding member. Show me how to get that founding members pack. What I need you to do, go to the person that invited you. The first thing I need you to do is tell them thank you. And the second thing I need you to do is throw up that number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let them know which number you are. Either way, we are so excited to be able to be your partners in prosperity and allow you to come on this journey of health and wealth with Wakana.